Hello, welcome back to Nonfinito BG, and today I am really excited to unbox this. I pre-ordered this back in 2023. It was supposed to be delivered in 2024, and of course, in classic CMON fashion, it was delayed until 2025. But for a game like this, I'm willing to wait 10 years for. All right, so let's go ahead and get the plastic off the cover. I am a huge fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. I became a huge fan back when I was like 9 years old, and I got a PS1 for Christmas, and I didn't even know what a PS1 was. And I'm not kidding. I'm not much of a video gamer, but I am not even exaggerating when I say I beat this video game, 30 times. Because it was just such it was like watching a movie, you know? And it's a lot of watching. And if you're able to hold a 9-year-old's attention with the amount of cinematography and storytelling, you know, you have a really good story on your hands. One of my favorite game creators, Hideo Kojima. So, I am very excited about this. Okay, so here's the cover. Let's go ahead and slide this baby off. Now the integral edition, comes with a Metal Gear miniature that is not available in the retail version. There it is right there. All right, so of course we get the tokens here. All right, so here are the cardboard tokens. I'm not going to take all these out, but I am going to see how they pop out. Let's hear this. Oh yeah, nice and easy. That's what I like. They don't hang. I hate it when they hang, but they just pop right out. Okay, put that aside. I'll get to those later. Now the game board, it uses tiles, right? I recognize this. This is where you fight the Raven. I will recognize this anywhere, right? Oh, here it is. When you take the key card and you have to cool it, you have to heat it. All right, here's where, oh my God, look at that detail. There's the DARP. I don't know if you see that right there. That is where the DARPA chief was found dead. That's the actual DARPA chief. I don't know if any of you ever played it, but that's the actual DARPA chief. The DARPA chief you meet in the game is actually not the DARPA chief. It is a shapeshifter or someone in disguise. He's a shapeshifter, and he is disguised as the DARPA chief when you meet him. The room where you get tortured. And I'm sorry if these are all spoilers. You know, the fact of the matter is, if you haven't played this game yet, almost 25 years later, it's like the equivalent of you haven't seen the original Star Wars. You know, you did it to yourself. All right, so lots of tiles. The snowfield. Ooh, this is where you fight the sniper wolf. Nice. Oh, and you could put them all together. That's amazing. And so you have one big board. I love that. Oh, man. And then all the screenshots that you've seen when this was on pre-order, they did not give you this much information as far as all the tiles and stuff. So this is actually very exciting. All right, the nuclear building. What we got here? Basement 2 of the nuclear building. The nuke building, level 1. I remember this one. All right. And then this is where you fight the Mantis for the first time. That, when you're a kid, nightmares when you first meet him, and he makes your controller move absolute nightmares playing that for the first time. Okay, so those were all the tiles. Go ahead and put those aside. Oh, nice. Okay. So I was originally thinking it was going to be scenarios. As we see here, it's going to be a campaign. That's really fun. I love that. And then, oh, also another thing that came with the Integral Edition is it comes with this graphic novel. You don't get this in the retail version. I wish I ordered 2 so I could keep one pristine in a box somewhere. That's how much I love this series. But of course I'm going to open this one because I can't help myself. All right, right behind that was the rule book, a codex, VR missions. Oh my God, there's so much. You can do the VR missions. What? All right. Nice. Okay, so just little scenarios you can do for that play homage to the VR mission game that came out after the Metal Gear Solid game came out. Cool. 6 scenarios, not a whole lot, but anything is just a bonus, right? Codex, what do we got here? Codex. I'm assuming this is just a lot of flavored text that's going to be in the codex, right? All the conversations you're going to have. I'll have to look at this later, but yeah, it seems like there's just a bunch of little conversations happening. And it's actually coded over here. So Snake, I don't know if you can see that, is blue. Otacon is like a yellow. Natasha, what color is that? Almost like a brownish color. Campbell is green. And then all the texts are actually different colors, so you know who's actually talking. That's cool. I like that. All right, and then the rule book. All right, and then here is the memory card. One of them, I'm assuming that's just a tuck box, boss tile, Metal Gear Rex box tile. Here's the playable characters. So we have Snake, Meryl in disguise, and Otacon, Gray Fox, and then all the baddies here. Ocelot, Wolf, Mantis, Liquid Snake, Raven, and then we have a bunch of guards. Oh, and then 2 cardboard boxes. Here you go, sneaking around. That's fun. All right. Have a table of contents. But do we get an index? Nope, but we do get a rule summary in the back. But no index, it looks like. Get one little, nope, no index. It's okay. It's a CMON game. It's usually not too difficult. Okay, so here is the graphic novel that adds a bunch of just so much more content. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. All right. And it adds a campaign. That's great. Look, oh my gosh, look at that. And so for each chapter in the campaign, there's a little bit of a spread of illustration. Let's see. Let's get another little sneak peek at stage 3, see what that is. Okay, so you're literally going to be playing the whole game, I'm assuming. Stage 3, there's the DARPA chief. All right, let's take a look at the end. Stage 13, PAL Overdrive, yep. This is where you start to face off with Liquid Snake. And then he hops into Metal Gear there. So you're literally going to go through the whole game. That's amazing. All right, put that aside. I am super stoked about that. All right, oh, more tiles. Here's the Ocelot stage with the president there. Uh-oh, the Hind D level. So you're literally playing every moment of the video game in this board game. All right, and here's the roof of when you fight that hindy, and then Metal Gear there. But of course, we don't need that Metal Gear tile because this edition comes with the Mini. Before we get to that, all right, guard dashboard. So you get a bunch of dashboards. Here's Ocelot, the Ninja, Meryl, of course Snake, and then all the baddies. And I love the art. The art's awesome. All right. Cool. Take a look at the dice. Some nice big chunky dice with little exclamations on them. Let's see how much they weigh. Standard dice weight. All right. But, and then another little red counter you get with it as well. I'm not going to take all of those out. Okay, so now I understand the memory card. Okay, this is clever. The memory card is how you save your game if you're going to put it away, because it is empty. So that's what I'm assuming it's for. When you're ready to put this game away and you want to continue it later, you just put all your stuff into the tuck box as your memory card. Clever. I like that. All right, let's take a look at the cards. All right, let's get this open. Be nice and careful. That should be good. There we go. All right, so we have equipment. Lots of equipment. Oh my God, they just keep going. All right, equipment. So much equipment there. All right, equipment ends there. So let's take a look at the equipment. All right, the pistol, ration, shaft grenades, stun grenades, C4, claymores, the Nikita box, a medicine, key cards, gas masks, all this stuff. If you played the game, it's all recognizable. The body armor, that's what you get if you play another game. That's what you get as a game plus situation. No, I take that back. You find that in one of the high level key card rooms to get the bodyguard. This is what you get as a game plus item. Night vision, thermal, also this one as well. Depending on what ending you either got the bandana or you got the stealth camouflage, depending on who you decided to save, whether it was Meryl or Otacon. All right, nice. All right, so those are the equipment cards. All right, and I'm glad I didn't shuffle that deck, because the one below said, do not shuffle this deck, equipment deck. So I'm going to go ahead and add that right there where it's supposed to go. All right. Now, Metal Gear Rex cards. These are special cards. You know what? I'm not going to look at those. I don't want to look at those because I don't want to know. Even though I know what he's going to do, I still want an aspect of surprise. So I'm not going to look at those. Here's Raven. Wolf. Here, let's go to, we got one of the first bosses. So I'm assuming over here, yeah, Ocelot. Okay, let's look at Ocelot. All right. Better hurry up. Old man is not going to last. Action. Move a dice away from the nearest player. Place 1 damage on Kenneth Baker. Okay. I'm assuming this is how he moves around and attack all players in the red. Interesting. I know one mechanic in the game was his bullets could ricochet, so it would be interesting to see how they do that in this game. There's the tank, the ninja, Psycho Mantis, all exciting stuff. All right, so we got guard reactions, guard order. Okay. Let's see what these guard. All right. Gonna have to look at the rules to understand what all this means. System Rex, Otacon. System Raven. I'm assuming this is probably codex stuff to kind of like help you get through these boss battles. Terminal reference, Metal Gear Rex boss stage. Not gonna look at that, but it's fun to look at the art. Boss stage, reference cards. Nice. Okay, so those are cards. Now let's look at everybody's favorite, which is the minis. All right, this plastic is destroyed. I don't know if you can see that. So that's fun. I might go on eBay and pick up another Integral Edition anyways, because I just like the idea that I have it just in case anything bad happens. All right. Geez, there's bits of plastic all over the place. Look at this from that broken tray. So that's a little disappointing. All right, so here, actually, let's start with the guards. All right, so there's one of the guards. The guards, there's not a whole lot of variation. There's only 2 different poses. So here's one where they're aiming. And then here's one. He has it pointed down. There's 6 of each. All right, nothing too exciting about the guards. What we do have that is exciting is, let's start with the bad guys. Raven here. Maybe I could zoom in a little bit for these. There we go. All right, so there's Raven. These are going to be really fun to paint. I am super excited. There we go. All right. Here's Ocelot. And the bases are fun. They have these little notches right here to show forward facing. Psycho Mantis, right? And there he is with all the books flying at his feet from the commander's room. And Sniper Wolf. Her gun has a slight curve to it. I don't know if you can see that. An ever so slight curve to it, so probably gonna put that in hot water, but it's not too bad. The texture on the wolf is pretty good. So it should come to a nice paint job to be able to get a lot of detail out of them. All right, and then we have Liquid Snake. Okay, and then we have the 2 boxes. Your little feet hanging out. Pretty cool. Is it different poses? No, exact same poses. So, all right, now for the good guys. we have, here's Meryl, disguised. You could tell Meryl is disguised by her butt. If you know, you know. Interesting enough, these don't have that little notch like the bad guys do. So I guess it's more important to know as far as movement and stuff, maybe, with those cards. Well, that's probably not as a movement for the playable characters. Not as important. Alright, there's Ocelot on his computer. Or not Ocelot, sorry. Otacon. Alright, and Meryl wielding 2 guns. Look at that, she got her pistol and her FAMAS. Pretty cool. Alright, and let's see, his sword is straight. Very good. Alright, this sculpt is nice. I like this sculpt. This one is going to be fun to paint. Real fun. And of course, Snake himself. Let's see, and what's on his base? Got a little box. I love the sculpts. The sculpts are great. All right, now for the Rex. And it comes with the pieces here. So here's the railgun that you're able to fit on him. Not quite sure where. I'm thinking here. One of these areas. Maybe here. Yep, there it is. The railgun goes there. And I think the reason is because you can actually take these out during the boss fight. So they're detachable. And then here's the radar. So there's the radar goes there. And then the railgun. And I think what happens is you end up taking the radar out first. And then the railgun. All right, cool. All right, well, that was fun. All right, I cannot wait to start painting these. I can't wait to start playing them. Probably start playing before I start painting, to be honest, because I'm that excited about this game. I've been waiting, like I said, almost 2 years, so I just want to get to playing. So I'll probably also upload some gameplay footage as well. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. That way I know to continue. I'm gonna do it, but how long I do it for depends on the interest, of course. But yeah, anyways, thank you for joining me for my first unboxing video. That's exciting. Yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, I just recorded that video, and when I pulled this out to pull out all these bits of plastic from the broken tray, I noticed something. When you look under the tray, there's an envelope that says, "Do not remove." Anyways, a little Easter egg there. I don't know what it is. I'm sure there's going to be some gameplay scenario in which I will come across it. Kind of mad that I found it, to be honest, but anyways, yeah. That's it.